Let's ruin what makes Kiki's delivery service so special, shall we? Not by turning it into a bad story, we can use the same adorable characters we love and a perfectly sensible plot structure, but by scraping the special Miyazaki brilliance from the movie, just so we have a better understanding of the brilliance itself. We can start with the same premise. Young witch leaves her family and friends to live a coming-of-age adventure. Her magic is a bit dodgy, but hey, she's 13. It's okay. Your magic was also dodgy when you were 13. She finds a big city, perhaps a bit too big for her, and through a series of unfortunate events, she ends up in the right place at the right time. And with a little help from newfound friends, she opens a delivery service. This is where we're gonna go wrong. By following solid writing advice. Coming of age story, right? Kiki is searching for a wiser version of herself. And the whole becoming a witch spiel, and in this particular case, becoming a delivery witch, is a great metaphor for that. It didn't have to be that. She could learn her life lessons by becoming a great football player, or a terrific space laser monk. But our metaphor here is magical Uber Eats. All good. What do we do now? Well, let's teach her the different aspects of that craft, tightly tying it with the friends she makes along the way. This lady is the main mentor, who teaches Kiki all about the arcane arts of logistics and owning a business in general. Kiki refuses the knowledge at first, thinking she should really focus on her magic. And of course, she gets in logistical trouble later on. This old lady gives Kiki an invaluable lesson on customer service. And this boy, while not a wizard, teaches Kiki about aerodynamics and how to fly better. All converging into a new climax scene when Kiki needs to make her most important delivery, but suddenly her friend is in trouble, just like in the original movie. By combining everything she learned, she quickly improvises a new route, using the direction of the wind to gain speed and her new understanding of the city to get where she needs quickly. She flies like a bullet, saves her friend, delivers the item on time, credits roll. We all clap, we say it's a great movie with expressive characters and gorgeous animation. And in a week, we all forgot about it. Forever. Why? All the story beats are here, right? It's a story about growth, maturity, taking responsibility, and we can see Kiki growing. Why is our new version so forgettable? In a moment, I want to talk about the function of art in society. Why do we make and why do we seek art? And to get there, let's ask our new Kiki a question. In this new version, in what direction is Kiki growing? What's the idea? What's the proposed worldview behind this growth? Find a job, get a boyfriend, make a few friends, and that's it? That's what growth means here? Just becoming a functional professional with a minimal social life? This is the lettuce of storytelling, the beigest of all tales. Even an AI could write a bland narrative like that. We don't need artists to tell this kind of unimaginative story. Certainly, we don't need a master like Miyazaki. So, what do we need artists for? What did this man do with this movie? Here's the true power of art and why humans benefit from it. Art is a way to externalize something that only exists inside of you. This sounds a lot like language, and it is, but art has powers that just pure language doesn't have. Every time you listen to a song, you're stepping into somebody else's emotional state. Every time you admire a painting, you're looking at the world through somebody else's eyes. Every single story is an invitation. Come, experience my internal world, just for a bit. Wear my ideas, my emotions, my worldview, like a pair of shoes. See if it fits you. This process of bringing the internal reality out is never perfect. It's a translation. But just like with translation, if you do a good enough job, most people will understand your meaning in the new language you used. Let's say you're a director, an animator, and you know you can't make infinite movies. If you manage 15 in your lifetime, that's already a lot. So you have to choose carefully what to make movies about. What's something precious that lives inside of you? Something you'd really like to share with the world? In what direction should Kiki grow? Do you have an idea of maturity that you care about so deeply that you'd invest over a year of your life just to communicate it? An idea so powerful that you believe the world would become a better place if only people realized, if only they thought about it. Then you make art about it, and your art has heart. It has sincerity. We know Kiki doesn't grow towards professionalism. She's still a lousy flyer by the end of the movie. So where does she grow? At the beginning of the movie, we see the toolbox Kiki was given. Her mom, the local witch, is not merely a service provider, but she's a part of the village. She's been there since she was Kiki's age. Her roots are deep.
I remember perfectly well, says the old lady. The day you arrived in town, a little 13-year-old girl came down from the sky riding a broomstick, her eyes shining. As Kiki's mom conjures the words in her mind, the potion she's holding changes from a clear to a shimmering pink. I thought you were a bit full of yourself. The old lady can't resist a smirk. But Kiki has much to learn. She hardly knows any of my potions. From the top of the vial, a ring of smoke announces the spell has been successfully cast. After I'm gone, who will make this medicine? Sign of the times, I'm afraid, says the old lady as Kiki's mom sits with her, bringing the potion. Everything changes bit by bit. But I have to say, nothing works as well for my rheumatism.
So we know Kiki has this example of connecting and belonging. In addition to that, we also see Kiki is surrounded by caring people. Her family and her friends are supportive and loving. When she arrives in this big town, she's quite lost, but she has the right tool set, and it has very little to do with her witchcraft. It's Kiki's care, compassion, and sense of community that helps her find her path. Kiki is growing towards belonging, towards being part of people's lives in a new place.
I'm so sorry, but the pie you were supposed to deliver isn't ready yet. The madam turns the electric oven's knob to no avail. The temperature doesn't seem to go up at all. Something's wrong. Kiki glances at the unfinished pie next to her, the dough carefully folded in the shape of a fish. I was hoping you could deliver a hot to my grandchild's birthday party. It's one of my favorite recipes, herring and pumpkin pie. I'll have to call her and tell her I'm sorry. The madam is still smiling, but something in her expression makes Kiki think she's already apologizing in her mind. Bertha! The madam's helper, who a second ago had been on top of Kiki's broom in hopes of a good story to tell, rushes to the kitchen. Will you get her money, please? Says the madam. All of it. Pay her the amount we agreed on. Oh no, please, Kiki protests. Don't be silly. It's not your fault it wasn't ready. Thinking fast, the young witch looks around. I have no other jobs today. Maybe I could help. Does that oven work? She points to an old cast iron window built into the wall. You mean that one? The madam seems surprised that the oven is still there after all these years. If it burns firewood, I can help, says Kiki, already pulling up her sleeves. I used to help my mom all the time.
Sure, she does open a delivery service, and that's kinda cute, but let's admit it. If she didn't know how to fly, but she was still herself, I think we can all agree she'd find something else to do. Flying is clearly not her calling. With her personality, her care, Kiki would still build the connections that help her grow. And this is the worldview that Miyazaki so masterfully gave us. This is why humans learn so much from art. Here, imagine a world where young people grow like this. Imagine that the professional part of things is important, but not nearly as important as helping others, as taking the time to know your neighbor, to belong somewhere. Art like that is more than just competent. art like that can change somebody's life. Think about it. Has a book or a movie or a song or any form of art ever opened your eyes to new ways of being? Sometimes that's all we need. We need a little story to illustrate how life could be, so we can use it as a north and move our world that way. The animation, the soundtrack, the colors, they're all there to grab our attention. But the true art, the core of that experience, lives in what they are grabbing our attention for. Hi, I'm Joriam. I'm a Brazilian writer, and welcome to my channel, where I point out details and poetics so we can enjoy the stories we love even more. A special thank you to my friend Wren Jones, who read the Kiki bits in this video. She wrote a book that's very inspired by Kiki's delivery service. If that strikes your fancy, the link will be below. If you're new to the channel, here's another Studio Ghibli video I recommend. This one all about the soft, ritualistic that Miyazaki creates. And if you're a patron or a channel member, I made an extra video for you just to thank you for your support. This one about Kiki losing her powers and the poetics of it, and what does it mean for this beautiful narrative. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.